Hey everybody, welcome back to Emerald Coast. I am looking for a tipper that does not look like it's too darn big for this truck. So we'll try this one. This one in red and black. Match our truck. It looks like. Well, no. Kind of big too. Hey Gabe, what's up? Yep, that ain't gonna work. Hoping to get this done before the stream started, but that didn't happen. I do not want to do this dolly one. But let's see how it looks like. Well, we'll see how this works. The reason I got it is because the truck here only holds 2,700 liters of wood chips. So I might go and up the capacity of the truck a little bit to make it a little bit more usable. Or I was looking for a small trailer, and well, some of the trailers I found online I tried and didn't work with this particular truck for some reason, so I had to put them away, and well, this is what we were stuck with for now. Just trying to figure out how to make more than one trip to the compost master for every little log. Those little logs seem to pretty much be over 2,700 liters of wood chips themselves, so kind of makes it difficult. Hey, Tim off. Tim, yeah, we'll just go Tim off. We also picked up on a zero cost the fuel trailer for the Compost Master. I'm using a newer version of the Cote pack, so I didn't get the fuel trailer as starting equipment, so I went ahead and just bought it in, and then also gave myself money to cover that expense. Okay, what I'm not looking forward to on this dolly trailer is backing it up onto the Compost Master. That is something I'm not looking forward to. Alrighty. Go in the thing. Let's cut it off here. Oh, These little ones are pretty much giving me like zero wood chips. Hey, the shadows on the trees are just freaking my eyes out a little bit. It's hard to tell what's going on. See how that one just disappeared on me? I agree, it is a pretty bad piece of equipment, but thought I'd try it out with respect to you know, the fact that it came in game. I thought I would see if I could figure out a use for it. It fits into the game style or the game idea, because I wouldn't really have a lot of money to invest in a wood chipper. Now, if anyone happens to know a modded wood chipper that is kind of like this, but only works better. Can't afford the black sheep modding chipper. Not with our storyline. Maybe one day we will. I'm going to put these in the compost master because compost is going to be far more valuable than the wood chips. Using this as compost master food. Now these are what's going to give me the wood chips. Keeping an eye on glance up there, seeing how full they are. Hey, Jacob. And before I started the stream, I hooked the pickup up to the fuel trailer, and you know, that thing was just too darn big for the pickup truck, so we're gonna have to use a tractor here to take it over there. I toyed with the idea of buying the Compost Master truck, but I wouldn't have had time before the stream to basically credit my money back, so Just gonna go with what we got. %, so this log will probably do it. Yep. Turn that down. Cover that up. Now let's see if this truck can pull it. Alrighty, this truck's pretty good. Other than the mud. Like I said, I was trying to find an older style trailer that would work with this pickup. But all the old style trailers I could find, didn't actually hook up to this thing for some reason. Hey, DoughBoy, what's up? But we're gonna just cheat and drive through the woods and avoid that mud for now. Maybe in a couple days that mud will be dried out and it'll be a lot easier to drive. So as a heads up, for those of you that are in my Discord, if you check the screenshots channel, you'll get a sneak peek at the mower that I'm going to be using on the videos on this series. At least the mower that I'm going to be using for the short term. Can't sneak on out. Drive control will not help this mud, trust me. There is nothing that'll make you drive straight in that mud. I've got it on the Germantown server. I just turn four-wheel drive and diff lock and all that junk on and just leave it on. And figured out how to turn off that shuttle control stuff. I figure at that point it's pretty much in-game, with the exception of things are slower to start. Yeah. The way it spews out, man, this thing should hold a lot more than 2,700 liters. That is hilarious. Well, what you can do is you can like when I have a horrible time backing this trailer up. I tried my darndest to get a trailer that wasn't a dolly trailer. And failed miserably. The only trailer I could find that halfway looked like it would fit this truck. The other trailers were too low, or too high, so that they, even the jacks, when they were in the up position, dug into the ground. I was looking in the mods page for that. There was a contest mod that had a dolly trailer that had a locking front. You could lock the front so it wouldn't turn, aid in backing, but I couldn't find it. Or if I did find it, it didn't hook up to this trailer for some reason. Oh, tractor, or truck. Well, that wasn't too bad. Well, if there is a mod to lock the dolly steering, I'd like to know where it is. I just know that there's a trailer. There is a trailer that has where you can lock the fronts, but I couldn't find it in the mod hub in the description. Hey, rubber burner. The salt spreader. You're not going to see the salt spreader on this map. Sorry, this is Florida. It's 61 degrees in the late winter, and that's probably about as cold as it's ever going to get here. We got 50-degree ground temp. Let's take a look at the temperatures. We got 73 degrees in 2 days. We're gonna have highs in the upper 90s probably during the summer. I was thinking about that salt spreader the other day, or actually earlier today, thinking, when am I gonna have a series where I'm gonna actually end up using that thing? It was just, I need something that's gonna snow. Get out of my way. There we are. I was trying to read your comment, cows, but got into the woods here, so I'm gonna have to wait. I need to get a power washer at some point after I'm done working in the woods to wash this truck off. We got 26 people watching, so I might as well give you some news about Midtown. So CCS 101 advanced me a modified copy of Midtown that's going to be that he's working on. He's going to be updating Midtown and Churn Farm here in the next little bit to include several of the things that are added to this map. That would be the water trough add-on. It's going to include the possibly the bale storage, but what he wants to do is he wants to make sure that that nothing is going to require a new save game. Everybody that has existing games, he's going to put in the Graze mod on both Midtown and Churn Farm, and Dynamic Mud on both of those. And Midtown has got the faster traffic now in it. So the traffic that's on this map that runs about 45 is fairly well behaved. Last I talked to him, he was thinking about getting that uploaded on Monday to FS UK. So if that is the case, then there should be a updated Midtown for you guys by hopefully by the end of the week. This is the panhandle of Florida. The northern part of Florida by Georgia is where this particular map is pseudo set. Hey, Birds Game Corner. Hey, Craig, what's up? Oh, okay, you're talking about the in-game log trailer? Thought I cut that one. After we get these cut up, I'm going to take the tractor down to the shop and get some fuel at the wholesale fuel distributor and get the compost master up and running. So I think the compost master is going to be our fast track to be able to buy some farm equipment and buy some land. Hey Rockhound, what's up? Go. This chipper's not working too bad now. Let go. They're pretty much full there. Now, see if one log doesn't fill this truck up. I think I want to increase the capacity on this truck, storage capacity a little bit. That's pretty much filled it up. Wonder if it will switch over when that one's full. Let's see. Oh. Kind of curious to find out if it will switch over or not. Uh-oh. Well, we can't sell any more logs today. Yeah. Yep, it switches up. Nope. What the heck did it do? That off. All right. Hey Marvin, what's up? Yeah, that's my log trailer of choice for this map. Holds 8-meter logs quite nicely. Seems to have a fairly low center of gravity, so we don't have to worry about it tipping over. We get a little bit too rambunctious on the corners. Oh, well, glad you could join us. Bird's Gaming Corner. Bird's Game Corner. I know, Jacob, I'm going to have to start saving up some money, but, yeah, the old adage, you got to spend money to make money. We're going to be rolling in the dough here soon. And we're taking, what, 10,000 liters of wood chips down to the Compost Master. We've already taken another 10,000 liters down there. We've taken a pickup truck load down there. That was 2,700. So we've got 25. We've got almost probably 24,000 liters down there now in the Compost Master. And if we look at how much money compost is going to bring us, we're going to make $2,400 per 1,000 liter. So that's $204,000 if I'm doing my math right. 2,400 per 1,000 and 10,000 here. Now that's 24,000. It's $24,000. So that's 50,000. We're going to basically double our money just in making a couple trips of wood chips. My time's 9:30 p.m. on a Sunday night. And the biggest thing about this map... Oh, we just took out our fence. Biggest thing about this map is the all the sell points close at 6 p.m. So we can't sell logs anymore. We can't sell compost, but what we can do is we can get this thing up and running so that in the morning we can sell compost. Midtown might get this sky too. I think that's what he said. I think he's going to put this sky in for Midtown also. In fact, I tell you, I was debating. Oh, look at those! Look at the headlights. It's cool. I was debating actually pulling up Midtown and doing a Midtown stream tonight, but where I left that game save is basically the last day of autumn. So I really wouldn't have been able to show you too much other than the fact that we were moving into winter. Alright, let's see if we can't hook up, back up to the Compost Master halfway decently again. You'll have to forgive me if I'm not reading chat right now. I'm trying to get this darn thing backed up. So this mud isn't helping too much. We're not on too bad. Unload that. Let's just check the display here and see how much we've got. We got 23,000 liters. So if we pull up our calculator, 23,000 times 24, well, no, that's wrong. 23, because that price is in 1,000 liters. Yeah, we got $55,000 sitting right there. All we got to do is buy some fuel. And thanks to the bulk fuel price, we won't be spending a fortune on fuel at the moment. I can't use the Brantner trailer though on the truck because the hitch is too low. The trailer is too tall, and the tongue was even with the little stand up, it was dug into the ground. I tried it. Actually, right at the very start of the stream, I was still trying to figure out what trailer to use. Yeah, this one I don't have to worry about hitch height because it's got a it's not a well, it's a tongue, so it's got its own pivot point. The other good thing about this trailer is the weight. There's no real weight being transferred to the trailer or to the truck from the trailer because the front steering axle is taking the weight that would be pushing down on the rear of the truck. So the only issue that I would have would be the pulling weight of pulling the trailer could be lifting the rear axle up, since the hitch is technically below the pivot point. But either we don't have that problem, or the fact that this has a full load of chips in it. There we go. We just jacked our truck. Maybe because this has got a full load of chips in it, we're not having to worry about that because it's got enough weight. So I tried like the Massey Ferguson from the Black Sheep Modi pack, those trailers, but they proportionally were just way too big for this truck. I mean, they were like twice as big as the truck was. So let's do what we can do. park this over here for now. Fold this up. We're pretty much done with the wood chipper for now. Wait there too. All right. We've got pretty dark nights here, especially in the woods. Not a lot of lights getting, not a lot of the moonlight is coming in through here. So, little night driving. Definitely not full moon night driving. I think JD Mods. Now, I think I can get fuel after 6 p.m. from the bulk fuel seller. We're about to find out. I might be skipping night just to buy the fuel. But the bulk fuel seller will give it to me at half price. So I'll be paying half as much money as I would typically if I went to the Shell station. Take a look at the sky. Got a moon around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's great to know, Will. Get fuel any time of the day from both. And we'll get to see downtown all lit up tonight. I'm not going to fill this trailer up full. That would take a fair bit of my money away. Bulk fuel is, oddly enough, hidden way back in here. You'd kind of think this would be more accessible, but it's almost as if it's hidden away on purpose. The pump. Charge $1.25 per liter. Right. Cut it off at 10,000 liters. We get a half tank. Just under a half tank. Well, I'm doing a stream right. Yeah, I don't really have a schedule at the moment, Cows. Right now I'm streaming because I'm actually going to be going out of town next week. So I'm going to be gone. Probably we'll be either leaving Memorial Day or the day after Memorial Day, and I'll be out of town until probably that Saturday. Maybe I'll be coming back Friday night. I'm not sure. So I figured I'd give a stream a go again. Since there's going to be a good week there where I'm not going to be streaming. It's like this is definitely retirement area because the Southern Buffet is already closed up at what is that, 9:30? We're kind of going the back way in here. You can see the, I don't know if you all can see the stars reflecting off the water. That's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. There we go. I was doing some recording earlier and just forgot I didn't turn those on. All right. So we're just going to dump some fuel on the ground. Oh, and she's kicked in. We're making black gold now, buddy. Hey, Delta Bravo, what's up? Alright, let's put this around back. Yeah, I think when I'm rich, I'm going to put some more lights back here. So this is where the fuel trailer would be. If you've got the right versions of the pack. Let's head on over here to chickens. See if we can't find ourselves some chicken eggs in the middle of the night. I mean, we own the land, right? So we should be able to. We own the farm there, so we should be able to get our chicken eggs anytime we darn well want. After the stream, folks, you should go check out Delta Bravo's Twitch channel. He just did a stream earlier today where he did a first look on a new game. That was pretty cool. The developer was even in chat, giving him some hints, helping him out, figuring out how to use it. That was pretty cool. Not often you can get the opportunity to chat with the guy that wrote the game while you are playing the game. There's it. Where'd you go check that out? Looks like the game's currently under early access with Steam. Hey, what are you looking? Are you trying to catch a mouse, or are you just chilling? Oh, you're just chilling, huh? Hey, Darren. Yeah, I was watching the stream. I thought it was pretty cool that the the developer kept talking about things that you were given suggestions on things that you thought would make the gameplay better or easier or easier to understand, and seemed very or he or she or they seemed very receptive to your suggestions. All right, well, see any more eggs? There's one. All right. You may. That's fine. While you're at it, you can post your Twitch channel there, or if you want to post your YouTube channel, whichever you prefer. Looked kind of interesting. It might be something I'm going to be when I'm out of town. I'm going to actually be traveling with my wife. She's going to be doing some training for I guess Tuesday through Friday on a piece of software for her job, and I'm going to be just hanging out with her, chilling at the hotel, and eating lunch and junk with her. Kind of some time away from the kids. So I'm going to have plenty of time to do all kinds of stuff. Got plans to jump on some Command & Conquer. Got that on the laptop. Sell some eggs here while we're at it. This 24/7 diner, they'll pay a fortune for eggs. All right. Morning. Got a wife and 2 kids. All right. Let's head back into the woods. I don't have beacons on this tractor because this is the American version where I didn't get the beacons. So I picked up another game I might be trying on when I'm traveling. It was free on Humble Bundle the other week. Galactic Empire or something. I don't know what it is. It was free. I figured it couldn't be all that bad for the price. I figured I'd pick it up and give it a whirl. If I don't like it, well, I just uninstall it. No big whip on me. No, I'm not using that's the in-game night for this map. I'm not using a mod to change the night or change the sky. This is the sky that comes with the map. Emerald Coast, now available over at FS UK. Link is in the description. And how you doing to chat, Lucian? Yeah, I don't know. It was, there was a 1 and 2. I got the 2. It's currently on sale on Steam, which I thought was funny. I thought it was funny because Humble Bundle had it for free. I don't know if they still have it free or not. That's Canadian French probably. All right, so we are going to Hey Will, did you slow down the production on the Compost Master, or is it still or is it kind of still default? All right. How wet is this ground? I don't have that yet. We're gonna play with this thing too. This series. We're gonna use this to transport bales from bale storage back up to the farm when we need it. %37%. No wonder I got so much mud. See what the forecast. Oh my gosh. Seriously? More rain? Killing me with all this rain. We got dynamic mud, but it's never going to dry out. But then again, that's why we're playing 10 years. We're going to see how variable the weather really is. I expect we're going to have some very wet years, and we're going to have some not so wet years. Hopefully. Might have some time where it's so dry we forget there's even mud here. uh, yes, it's dark. It's very dark. That's what happens when it turns night. And it takes you like a half hour to drive out of the woods. It's getting bright for you. We're on Emerald Coast. There's a link to the map in the description. It is a brand new map over at FSUK. Released just late last week. Released on Friday, actually. It is dark, and that's why I like it. Oh, and now we got... Of course, we're running at 10 times speed, so some of these transitions are quite exaggerated. Now we're at dawn. Look at this pre-dawn sky. Sunrise here. We still got the moon going on. Got a wonderful sky in here. Thanks for the link, Delta. All right. There's our compost. You see how low this hitch is? Pretty much the standard trailers were, everything was digging into the ground. The only thing that really isn't period to this point, well, I guess the trailer isn't that period, but, JCB is owned by the compost facility, so we're not paying daily, maintenance charges on this. Whoa, let's get our bucket. Then I also customized the fuel trailer, so it's also owned by the compost facility. Oh, thanks, Bird Gamer. Birds Gamer. Time to make some money. You ever take your anybody ever take a pickup truck to like a garden center where they sell compost by the bucket load? They dump compost in your truck, and it's like the whole thing just squats to the ground. That's what I'm thinking when I'm dumping this thing in here. Like you're gonna break my truck. Alright, let's go make some money. Hey Jonathan, what's up? So yeah, I definitely got the performance engine in this one. She may look stock, but she is not stock under the hood. In fact, can I? Let's see. Oh. Okay. There was an iteration of this truck that actually lets you open the hood. Oh. Time to spew forth. There we go. That's a little money. How long did the compost take to make? Overnight. Basically, we dumped the wood chips in yesterday. Added fuel yesterday evening. Then we jumped to the morning and went and picked up our truck and brought it down here and got the compost out. Try not to crush the truck. Someone had a decent period wheel loader. I had to swap this thing out. Something from the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s would work. I would say, cows, that this particular truck is a GTX variant of the mod that's found on the my mods list. So I don't doubt that he's up to speed on the configurations. So, sell this load. That's possible, but maybe the C10s or maybe the C10 variant that was available in Australia at the time maybe was metric. Who knows? I don't know. Well, it says it's a C10 right there. Right there on the badge. It's no more four-wheel drive than any other in-game item is four-wheel drive. Alright, $80,000. That's not too bad, huh? Now, let's go see. Let's go see if we can't make our first land purchase. Now, of course, this is not a fair representation of the starting equipment or the starting fields. For this particular game series, we've changed it out so we don't own any of the fields, but you start owning fields 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the base as a starter map or starter fields. But I've configured it so I have to buy them all. I'll go in here. And I'm going to check out the field price here on this field right over here. Not buying that one. That was a joke. I might not be able to buy any fields yet. Can't buy that one. Just jump down here to can't buy that one either. Okay. We're not buying any fields today. We need to earn a lot more money than that. Hey, Simulator Addict, what's up? That's okay, we'll earn some more money. we would have cleared a lot more money profit from our compost master if we didn't have to spend about $10,000 on fuel there to get it up and running. And we had to buy our pull this in here. All right. Let's get back in here and let's cut down some more trees. We're gonna have to come in here with a stump grinder at some point. Let's see here. Let's start with this one. See the pigs come out. One. What did we decide? That we could get, what, 7 trees in that trailer, or 8? Yeah, that's what I said. That, while the American version of that truck was guaranteed to be non-metric, because it was long before the metric invasion would have taken over Chevy. The Australian version could have very well been metric. Probably was. It's all based upon what we've all been exposed to. All right, 4. Five. What is that? 7? 6. 6. Bouncy tree there. All right. See if we can't get these bad boys up here where we can work on them. Turn our winch on. You want to be between the tree and your winch. That there's a bad idea. Right? Just going to play a little He-Man. Oh. Alright, let's get our other logs up here. I tell you what I found the other day, but I was a little disappointed because it wasn't that good of a mod. Found a Pontiac Trans Am, but wasn't so hot. It's kind of a blah mod. Bit of a disappointment, actually. Being kind of excited because I could have had a Trans Am in here. That would have fit the period quite nice. Oh no! Darn that mud. Now let's get down to cutting these things up. Go 8 meters. Two. We've turned to car chat, looks like. It's all fine and dandy. So we got 42 watching. Let me know how many folks are playing Emerald Coast at this point. If you haven't downloaded it yet, why not? We got 16. I want to go to 22. What? 22 is 8 meters, right? Hey, this map's got lots of great innovations. We got dynamic mud that responds to the ground moisture. The drier the ground, the less mud you got. All the way up to the point where you could have next to zero mud. Alright, I think, what is it, 3 sets of 8 meters, and the rest will become wood chips. I think that's what we decided we'd do, because the rest really isn't, as logs, they're not really worth anything. They're worth far more than, as compost than they are as logs. And that brings up a good point. For those that aren't aware, mentioned it earlier in stream, but we'll just go ahead and mention it again. Midtown and Churn Farms are going to be updated very, very soon to include the latest innovations that this map has, which is the dynamic mud, the graze mod, where your cows and sheep will eat from the pasture. They'll have faster, well, at least Midtown has faster traffic. Faster and gentler traffic. And Sky. They has the FPS mod, which is the one that lowers the clip distance for items in sheds. What else did I forget? The water trough add-on. That will be added. And I think Will is trying to get those done in such a way that those that have existing save games on those maps will not lose their progress. They won't have to start a new save in order to take advantage of those features. Pretty cool. Yeah, and the decoration changes from the latest release. That's the grain dryers and a couple other things, isn't it? So while Emerald Coast is available right away with these features, Midtown and Churn Farm are not quite there. Give it a few, maybe a week for the update to be uploaded and just tested. I guess updates get tested, or do updates just show up automatically? I wish there were more decent non-Fords in Farm Sim. There's way too many Ford trucks and not enough decent other trucks. I have no idea if the Fords are decent or not, because well, they don't really interest me. Got me some magical floating logs. Did not door. Yeah, now I've come across a couple decent trucks exteriors, but they have like zilch for interiors. There's something. I guess it's the folks that you know, build them don't drive in first person, so they don't really care about the interior. But think about putting duals on this, but trying to not spend any more money. Just like there's a couple really nice semi models out there that have zero interior, which really makes them not that good. I wish this trailer had a rear hitch. I could hook up 2 of these things and take 2 loads to market. Looks like I'm a little short on these logs. Could have been a little longer cut on these. Must have not done the math right. Oh wait, Darren's not in my, Oh, I need to send you a, I need to send you an invite. I replaced the screen in the dash on the one I put up in my, mods channel. So it has no lady anymore. Instead, it just has a nice blank screen. Of course, it would only take you about 5 seconds to do that fix yourself also. All right. That'll work too. There's a GPS map. It's a good idea. Yeah, so it's we got cloudy skies, but there's times where I come out of the woods here and I almost squint because it's it just seems so much brighter out of the woods than it was in it. I still see, you know, I want to squint a little bit when I come out of there because it's just so much brighter. See if we can't get over $100,000. Oh, come on, people. I gotta earn some money. Alright, check you later, Delta. Thanks for dropping by. Long, slow road diagonal across the map. Wonderful way to make the map feel bigger, to have the road run almost the longest possible way, 45 degrees. It's not quite 45, but it's darn close. We'll actually put on our blinker. You don't see the indicator in the dash, but put our blinker on. $106,000. Darn tootin'. I don't see anybody coming. Let's go. Get back in the woods. Now, it's almost 3 o'clock. We're not going to get another load loaded up and sold today, but what we can do is we can get a load loaded up and get it ready to sell in the morning. And then we will start chipping up some wood. Take it down to our compost master. Yeah, well, at least the traffic's behaved well enough that as long as you don't literally cut them off, they do seem to stop for plowing into you. I mean, this is a pretty good chest right here. And look at that. Didn't even hit me. They lay on their horn, but they don't hit you. We'll do it one more time. Look at that. Oh, that's outstanding. Traffic is dialed. Oh, and we hit him. Traffic is dialed in. Outstanding job on the traffic. I think if people complain about the traffic, they got to just not be paying attention. What I really do like about the woods here is its depth. It's so large that you really do get a sense of depth, the whole thing. Trees that are closer to you definitely move faster than the trees that are further away, but they're still shifting slightly. As you get closer, you can see more and more of the buildings up there as you get less and less trees between you and them. It's much better than the first draft of traffic. Oh, the first draft of traffic, they were just suicidal. They would just take you out at a moment's notice. And they keep piling into you too. It was just awful. Trying to move these logs out of the way a little bit. Oh, here we go. Alright, so 7 logs. Definitely did it. 7 trees. One. Two. Four. There we go. Five. Six. Getting there. And we'll do this one. Probably start working the other side, the other side of the clearing here in a bit. Right. Down in here. Oh, that's that observation tower. That's what that is. Hey Cameron, what's up? Hey John. Hey Simon, what's up? I'm doing pretty good. Just thought we'd do a Sunday night stream here on Emerald Coast, trying to earn some more money. We're gonna need to buy some fields soon, and trying to minimize how much loan we need to take out. We already have a little bit of a loan. Whoa. Nearly tipped it. Alright, catch you later, Craig. Alright. Let's get these guys up here. There we go. Let's keep digging for traction. There's the other logs. What? Oh. Are we still talking about cars over here? Car chat. Came to watch a farm sim stream and a chat about cars broke out. Alright. You can talk about food as long as it's got cars in it. So you can definitely tell if these 7 trees are duplicates of each other. They got the... You can see the exact same color banding on them all. Be even more obvious once they get them all lined up. yeah, can you tell that they're all the same tree? They all have the exact same color markings. It's probably because I didn't see Ask the Question cows. My first car was a non-exciting Pontiac Grand Le Mans. 2-door. The thing had some heavy old doors on it. 1980. There's 12,000 trees in the forest, so over 12,000. That would have made the map way huger in size. Thanks for the thanks for the sub, Band-Aid Farmer. There's the cut mark. If you get snow, it would be a very odd occurrence. That is because this is a custom geo to emulate Florida weather. And Florida weather, even in this part of Florida, does not get cold very often. So it would be a kind of an extreme. I'm going to go to 24 meters, not 22. It would be a fairly extreme circumstance to have snow, especially any snow that would actually accumulate to anything. See, we're in late winter and we've got 57-degree air temp and 50-degree ground temp. If it wasn't winter, we could put corn in the ground right away. This map does have sugarcane. Sugarcane is a viable crop in Florida. All right. But we should put the big logs on the bottom. So the map doesn't have a snow mask, it has a rain mask. Because darned if it doesn't rain a lot here. May not have noticed, but the as soon as the light came on, the generator kicked in. I think that's such a cool detail. Well, I'm really only logging to one, kill time, and two, earn money. Because with this series, we started from $0 and the pickup truck. That's all we owned. You've got to have a way of earning money in order to buy fields. This will help us get our nest egg started. Once we have fields and stuff, we won't have to do the logging so much. That's right. Someone came in here and took all the gold nuggets off the map before I had a chance to find them. So I can't even go nugget hunting. But you all will be able to. And if you can't find 2 nuggets, I'll give you a hint. They're up here by the train track. Get up here and explore the train, and you'll find them. Hey, Alien Jim. What's up? You're either up late or up early. Yeah, you should just be able to drive under the conveyor at the bulk seed and fertilizer. But it depends on the implement. It may not probably, if it's a modded spreader, it may not fill right. Alright. Early. Has anyone said anything about having problems with traffic on the latest Sussex? Got a group who's playing Sussex on multiplayer in Discord, and they've had some wonky traffic. I was supposed to ask you something else, and I forget what they wanted me to ask you. Oh. No. That was a CLEP video I watched. That. what I found with some things, they don't. If the spreader is empty, it might not fill, but if it has just a little bit in it, then it might work. It's one of those things where if it's not working right, try an in-game item and see how it works with an in-game item. Up, up, up. Yeah, put this log trailer over here at the really bad spot. Got all kinds of rough ground. I think I'm gonna move it. Move it. There we go. Clear ground over here. Get this loaded. Practicing my caber toss. See how well I can do it. Not very far. See, No Creek had the movable water planes where certain fields would accumulate water after it rained. Then over time they would go down. All right. Now let's see if we can't pick us up some wood chips. All right. I guess the first place is from my my caber toss. Yeah, we're gonna be making black gold in a minute. Oh no. cut that one? Thought I cut these. Alright, seriously, I cut these things. Where did they go? I know I cut those. Keeping an eye up there on glance, seeing the fill levels. Just about full. $10.35. We'd be able to get this load to the compost master. Get back here. I don't think we'll be able to get another load. That's about it. All right. Get this down the compost master so we can make up another load of compost. That'll be about what, $20,000. For this load of chips. And we get about $25,000. We're gonna need $27,000 off our load of logs. Good night, John. Cows, do you have a regular PS4 or the PS4 Pro? Dark nights. Dark and clear nights. I got a Dollar Tree right up the road from me. Sadly, though, they don't make me any money. They just have a whole bunch of things for sale for $1. Oh, slow down. This truck does not have good brakes. was on the brakes before I was saying to slow down. This thing just takes forever. And let the chips spew. All right. A little crooked, can't have that. What counts? By the way the tires are spinning, I'd say this may be rear-wheel drive only. There we go. Yeah, somebody was talking about that. Where is that at? Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to... Here. Wrong button. It's morning time. Morning, sunshine. Let's see here. It's fuel. Oh, good. We got enough fuel. Well, we can't sell our compost because it is too early in the morning. We can't sell our logs because it's too early in the morning. About the only thing we can do is get some eggs and drop them off at the all-night diner. Hey Simon, are you talking to me about 15x, or are you talking to I'm playing at 10x right now. I've done 15x before. I think it's fine as long as you've got the right size equipment. Let's go find our eggs. Earn a little money. The first thing we're going to do once we have some money here, after we get some wheat, is we're going to put the enhanced chicken pack down, and we're going to buy us some chickens. We can make ourselves some decent money out of just chicken eggs. It's okay, Jim. My spelling's bad all the time. I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to sell this load of compost once it's 8 a.m. Then we're going to sell our load of logs, and then we're going to call it a stream. We're gonna go in here, sell some eggs. Oh, cool. Farmland is open. Sweet. You think? Well, we'll go the long way. By the time we get there, it might be 8 o'clock. Well, we're about to find out. . No cops on these roads. We're good to go. Better get on the brakes. Won't be able to make the turn. They're still closed. They're still closed. That farmland's still closed. They appear to be open. Ah, they are open. Well, good. Oh. So we had 105, almost 106,000. And now we've got 132,000. Not a bad income from a little fuel and wood chips. Oh, I don't roll things every stream. Come on. Oh, look at that sunrise through the dirty windshield. After all, this is a work truck. Oh no, I do not. 9 out of 10 streams. You're gonna make Rubber Burner go back and watch a whole bunch of streams to see how often I do roll. Don't do that to him. He's got work. Whoa. I did just nose it into the tree. Darn that mud. All right. Alright, let's see what we get for this load. As everyone, I guess, that's watching holds out that I might roll this trailer. Should end the stream somewhere as close to $160,000. Need to buy field, at least one field. I want to have at least one field for the first year. For at least for spring. To buy at least one field, we'll need a cultivator and a plow, seeder, and something to put fertilizer down. Oh, let's just pull out in front of traffic. That's how risky I'm being. Didn't roll her yet. Now we do own this giant field of grass. We own all 3 fields of grass and the farms. So when the grass comes in, we'll be able to mow that and sell the hay and use the hay to make more compost, to make more black gold, to make more money. We will have enough money come the end of summer to buy us some fields that have crop in them. Also going to be doing some missions. We earn some money helping the farmers out that do own the fields so that we can then buy the crop that they are growing for us. We just don't know they're growing it for us yet. Wonderful combo of being paid to seed a field, being paid to fertilize the field, and then buy the field out from underneath the farmer after he's paid us to basically grow our own crops. Nothing against the rules says we can't do that. Alright. 132,000. 158,000. Did not make 160, but we came darn close. Alright guys, well that's where I'm going to leave the stream. I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. And I'm not sure when we'll be back here on Emerald Coast, but we'll probably try to stream here a couple more times this week. Because like I said, the week following I'm going to be out of town for most of the week and therefore be away from streaming. I want to thank you guys for watching again. And again, this map is available over at FSUK. Go get her now if you haven't gotten it already. Be sure to give it a good rating if you think it deserves it, which if you don't, then you are one crazy guy. Also, look soon if you're playing Midtown or you want to play Midtown. Will's going to be updating Midtown to include all the cool features that Emerald Coast has. And he's also going to be updating Churn Farms to give it some cool features too. So until next time, happy farming.